What's up, everyone? Hope everyone's doing well. So I'm gonna be repotting some of my plants. They're growing, they're doing their thing. So it's time to put them in bigger pots. And I was at Walmart and $4. Can't go wrong, you know what I'm saying? So why not update the decor? And also, these plants are actually designed to pull impurities from the air. So they're bedroom plants. Very important for, good air. That's how I feel about it, at least. So this is what I typically do. Everybody's got their own system, their own ways, right? So it's funny. This actually is a manhole cover. When I used to work for the Department of Public Works, I grabbed a couple of them 10, 15 years ago, and this is where I mix my soil, because I like to, mix, incorporate. So I take your typical normal potting soil right over here. I like to get it in here, break it up a little bit, just so there's no clumps. And then I love to always add, hold on, peat moss. Peat moss is nice because, one, it's like organic matter, and over time it will slowly feed nutrients to the plants, but also it prevents the soil from getting too compacted. So what happens, my bad, it's my first time doing this, bear with me. So what happens is, when the soil gets too compacted, then the roots can't grow, they can't move, they can't get into the groove, So basically, this not only long-term feeds them, but prevents the soil from getting too hard, and then it will actually stunt the growth of the plant. So very simple couple things. And this potting mix that I grabbed is on sale, can't go wrong, $4, but it has some fertilizer already built in. It's going to be really nice to really get these plants to the next stage. But yeah, that's it. Nice and simple over here, like so. We'll do this guy first. So you don't want to compact the bottom too much, because again, you want also air to flow into it. But I always like to kind of make a little bowl. Not really compact, but mold the sides up to the edge of the pot. And then I like to make like a little bowl effect kind of thing, like so. You can't see it, the lighting angles and all that. But then we're gonna take this guy, look at the roots, nice and happy. So we're gonna put it right so. And I always like to, and I always say, plant them a tiny bit higher, not much, just a little bit, because things are gonna settle. Things are gonna, over time, they're gonna come down. So then we're gonna do some of this right here, like so. It's funny when people meet me and they they get caught off guard that I actually have a green thumb and I do this kind of stuff, because typically, judge a book by the cover, I look like a freaking meathead, and I'm always talking about health, wellness, and leadership and this and that. And so I figured it'd be nice to actually show everybody the other side of me, which is my very chill side, kind of down to earth, no pun intended, playing with earth. But yeah, no, this is you gotta have balance in life. Everything can't be all, because listen, I'll be first to admit, I love the high energy, the crazy environments, the just kind of how it is. It's like playing sports almost. It's like being on the field for me. So you have to always kind of balance things out. You can't have too much sugar without the salt, and everything has to have its happy medium. But growing up in a family of farmers and this and that, you tend to pick up a lot of a lot of things as a kid, and then you look at it as an adult, you're like, wait a minute, what the heck's going on? But yeah, that's it right there. Nice and easy. There's a perfect spot for the roots to get the water, and it's not too compact, so the roots can actually shoot into the new soil. And then once this settles more, I could always add some more soil to level it out. But yeah, that's it. Nice and easy. And it looks pretty nice. All right, everybody. Hope you're having a good day. Get out and live. Get out your comfort zone, you know. Oh yeah, talk to plants. Plants, you know, I always make the joke, humans are like plants, but we are just complicated with emotions. We need sun, we need water, we need food. And if you plant plants too close together, the roots will fight. So it's funny because like people need personal space, so it all kind of works together. All right, everybody, peace out.